Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. Huh? Face that way. In spite of all the technical difficulties, it's still a beautiful day. Again, thank you for coming and for being safe and helping protect each and every one of us. So, last week, I was in a conversation with my little sister. She lives in South Georgia.
Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out. I think you're just gonna have to.
How about if I just go right over here? Can you hear me okay? Okay. I'll start all over again. So last week, I was on Zoom with my little sister. We often talk since this pandemic. And she lives down in South Georgia. And of course, we talked about lots of things brothers and sisters talk about. And then we got around to discussing the reopening of our church. She said hers was already open, and that they were doing services on a weekly basis. But she's like me, she's a senior citizen. For those of you young folks out there, that means older people. Not Greg. Oh, sorry, Greg. But she's a senior citizen, so she's been avoiding the service. She's not been going. And just kind of playing it safe. But during our conversation, I mentioned that we were going to try to start having memorial services, which is very important to us. Start having those on the memorial. And she asked about, a little bit about memorial services. I explained to her. I said, we have memorial services 1 week, 35 days or 49 days, 1 year, then each anniversary after that. We have 6, 12, 24, 34, 49, and then every 50 years after that. And she said, whoa, that's a lot of memorial service. It is. It is. She said, why would you want to have these so many services to bring back that pain and suffering of the loss of our loved ones? And I said, well, in our Buddhist tradition, Jodo Shinshu, we don't really see it that way. We've been doing these memorial services since Shinran passed away over 750 years ago. And we do them with our families as well. The memorial services that we do, I explained to her in Jodo Shinshu that we, upon death, are instantaneously born into the pure. And so these services, we gather at the gravesite with our friends and loved ones, and we realize the effect that they've had through the infinite cause and conditions on our lives. This is what we're really remembering. We acknowledge those times. And so when we awaken to our real self, and we allow Amida Buddha to come into our hearts and minds, so we welcome the Buddha into our hearts and minds. If we can do this fortunately, then we will in turn be born into the pure land of happiness. This is in accordance with Buddha's vow. I went on to explain to her that our Jodo Shinshu services are not for the sake of those that have passed away. Our loved ones are not resting quietly, but still they're very busy along with Buddha in the name Namo Amida Butsu, coming back to us over and over again, bringing us the immeasurable wisdom and compassion of Amida Butsu. I don't think she's converted yet, but I'm working on it. So at the beginning of our service today, we chanted the Sambu Jo. And in the Sambu Jo, we asked Amida Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, and all the Buddhas in the 10 directions, in other words, all of the universe, to come and witness this auspicious occasion. There's a line in there that says, we joyfully, let's see, the line in the chant reads, we joyfully scatter flowers. Joyfully scatter flowers. And it may seem a little bit odd to call this a joyous occasion, but it is. It's a time that we can feel joy and gratitude towards those loved ones because of the impact, as I said before, that they've had on our lives. And having this service today gives us the opportunity to gather and listen to the Dharma. And I feel a very close association to the folks here in this cemetery. Through you, through your sorrow, through your joy, I'm able to witness what I think is the life of Hindus. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for you, grateful for those who passed on the Hindus who teach me so that I and you can understand and learn and seek that wisdom. With that, Shinran had this to say about the topic of holding the services for those that have passed on. He says, as for me, Shinran, I have never said the Nimbutsu even once for the peace and tranquility of my departed father and mother. For all sentient beings, without exception, have been our parents, brothers, and sisters in the course of countless lives, and in many states of existence. On attaining Buddhahood after this present life, we can save each and every one of them. If we're saying the Nimbutsu indeed was a good act, in which I could strive through my own powers, then I might direct the merit that I gained towards saving my father and mother. But that's not the case. However, simply abandoning self-power, we can quickly attain enlightenment in the Pure Land. We will be able to save by means of transcendent powers. First, those we have close karmic ties with, and then others that have sunk into the sixth realm of existence in the four modes of birth. Join me in God's show, please. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Again, thank you for coming today, and it's so wonderful that we're able to be with each other. I'm very happy that we could do this. It's been a long, dark winter. Hope to see you all soon in person at the temple. All right, that's the food.
Thank you.